Hello, everybody. Come get ready with me. I'm going to be doing the Cloud9 bundle. I need to just set you guys up. Okay, I literally, I didn't even put, gosh, is my light not turning on? Okay, someone needs to remind me to put deodorant on. I did not. Okay, we're going to actually maybe we'll do my hair quickly. Just like a light brush. I curled it, but then I slept on it, So sometimes I really do love the next day curl. Like, it's not fresh, but it has this slight wave to it. Almost like it's a little bit more natural than which is kind of what I love. All right, I want to know, does anyone know really good earring companies? So I was chatting with some friends. And we're like, what is our thing? Like, when you think of so-and-so influencer, she's this, she's whatever. And so my friends are saying, well, you always have the colored hair. Your thing is the colored hair. And I always picture you in bright earrings. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't have a ton of earrings, but people think they picture me with big earrings, colorful earrings, all that stuff. I don't know if that's my thing, but I do love a good earring. So if you guys want, if you know any good earring companies or stuff, I have a friend, she makes them and I'm seeing her in July. She lives in the US and apparently it costs a ridiculous, more than the earring would cost to ship, which is crazy. I hate that. So I might see her, so maybe we'll ask her to do a few. I feel like here we go. This mirror. I feel like I have a few hairs, although I honestly legit need to keep tweezers in my car because I will be here and the lighting's good. I have my big lights on and I'll do my brows. I'll do my little tweezing and then I'll get to my car and I'll look at my brows and be like, girl, you missed a bunch of hairs. So I don't know, the lighting, I guess because it's just natural lighting in the car. So I'm not even joking anything. I see, I feel like there's no hairs, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. I need to use some rose water to help refresh the under eyes. I don't have time to wear my eye masks and all the things, but let's just say I did have an emotional morning, which makes my eyes puffy and red. So we want to reduce any of the inflammation. And then this guy thinks it's okay to pop up. Rose water is going to help bring some hydration. Actually, did I throw this out? Why would I do that? Okay, I'm going to use the last little bit. I can use this. So this is the leftover serum from my eye masks. And that I find just gives the best hydration to your skin. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a makeup look with the Younique Cloud9 bundle. Someone made clear to me, okay, now technically they were being a hater, but made clear to me that I don't always say Younique. I just assume that every product I use is with the company Younique. Of course, that just threw everywhere, Cleo. And if you have any questions, you can always message me. If you want to try out any of the products, there's a 14-day love-it guarantee. So legit, go to the link in the bio, test it out, see if it's the right color for you, the right fit for you. Literally use it for 2 weeks and then return it. If you're I just need a wedding. I never said that out loud. I don't know what you're talking about. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, we're literally just hydrating the face with this. I don't know if it's the best idea, but so these are eye masks. Normally they're gel masks that you put under your eyes. I have an actual container of all the ones that I'm using, but the extra leftover serum hydrates and tightens and brightens your skin so well. So definitely use that. We're gonna give that a second to soak in. And then I'm gonna be doing here, I'll show you because I also want to clip this. I'm gonna learn. We're gonna figure this out, guys. Okay. Let's see. The Cloud9 bundle with Younique that gives you the most amazing full face look. Yes, actually this bundle, so Cloud9 bundle, it's a tinted moisturizer, so BB cream. You literally rub it in. I will say, I'm not even professional at foundation. all the different techniques. BB cream would be the easiest to use. This eyeshadow palette, because it's got every kind of color that you would kind of need, and it's primer infused. So to save you a step, instead of putting primer on your eyes and then putting eyeshadow, like that's an extra step. This is primer infused, and I'm gonna do these colors. Did I like have a chunk come out? These are like soft, easy colors. So I'm gonna do that today so you can see. And it's a tic-tac-toe board. So if you're like, I don't even know what goes together. These go together, these go together, these go together, these go together. Like you can mix and match and they all go together, which helps. This Cloud9 bundle is 25% off. This is the easiest makeup remover, like skincare cloths. BB cream is the easiest to use, easiest brow pencil, and then you get a lipstick and a mascara. And then when you purchase that, you get a free body cream as well. So the body cream was worth 53 Canadian dollars, 44 Canadian dollars. You're getting it for free. All right, I am going to admit, guys, my BB cream. So this BB cream has SPF in it, and it's mineral-based, not chemical-based, which is a huge deal for me because I do not like anything chemicals or whatever. This is clean products. I just like to blend it out and shake it out. I'm going to admit, though, I used the wrong color chart. When we first dropped these, I grabbed the color for myself and used the wrong color chart. I'm not as tan as I thought I was, okay? I'm still pasty pale. I thought I was a lot warmer of a color. No, but I can help color match you. You can either find me on Instagram, or now there's Threads, just started that. So message me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and I can color match you, or you can just grab the bundle. So what I'm gonna do is I take a couple squirts of this, but it is too dark for me. So I'm mixing it with my old BB cream, but I can make sure we color match you to the right shade. And if for some reason it's the wrong shade, like I said, literally you get 14-day money back guarantee, or you can exchange the product or whatever you want to do. So it's fine. I really do like blending it with my fingers and putting it on my face with my fingers, but I'm going to see what it looks like if I do a sponge to see if I can sponge it. So it is a tinted moisturizer. So it's super, super, super lightweight. It literally just evens out your skin tone. It's got hyaluronic acid, so it's going to help lock in the moisture, but it's not going to make you look oily. So for the summer, this is why this is like my go-to summer product, because you're going to a barbecue, you're going out, you're doing whatever, you're on the patio, so you want like some makeup, you want to like have a little something going on, but you don't want to sweat it off. You don't want it to be super sweaty. You don't want to like feel gross and feel like you're wearing heavy cakey makeup, right? You don't want heavy cakey makeup, but we want a little something going on. This, like, you can still see freckles through it. Now you can spot treat, so I always take extra and go under my eyes because my eyes I got a bit of like veins that you can see through it and stuff. And literally like that, I did half my face basically with one pump of this one. It is an airless pump. So that means it doesn't push air in to collect it. I don't totally get the science behind that, but it means it doesn't dry out your product. Which I was like, okay, sounds good. You don't put air into it, which air can cause like, that's when things go bad quicker. Especially with clean ingredients, you want products that like are gonna last longer. Okay, I'm doing just half my face so you can see. So it covers my redness, it covers up some blemishes. You can build it up so that it like covers up a lot of things. Like I have that little, but you're still gonna be able to see freckles through it. Now like that one, if you wanted to, you could like take a little bit more and like really go over it to try to like cover it up if you wanted. But I like that you can still kind of see things through it because then it looks like skin. It's gonna look as natural like as possible. I've got a dog hair, that's life. But there you go, that's like half the face done. But you can see it's a little warm, this color. That's why I've lightened it up with like my other BB cream. So BB cream is just like a tinted moisturizer. Now you can apply it with a sponge. I usually like 99% of the time apply it just with my fingers, but I wanted to see what a sponge would look like. Some people are like, ew, no, don't apply your makeup with a your fingers ever. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if I apply with my fingers. Make sure your fingers are clean, obviously. Like you should make sure your fingers are clearly like You didn't just, you know, whatever, pet the dog. Okay. 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 There we go. I only applied it on the back of my hand. You can apply directly to your face. I only applied it on the back of my hand just to mix the two shades together. Now, it is looking very dewy because our old BB cream was very, very dewy, which I love. But in the summer, I understand most of us are like, we need less dewy because automatically it's going to get hot and sweaty up in here. Okay, girl to girl, being honest. It can get, we sweat. It's okay. It's summer. And so we want a little less dewy. Don't forget to like blend down your neck. Okay, awesome. Blend. Let it blend down your neck. Just want to really make sure it's like, look at even. Okay, so Cloud9 bundle. You get a BB cream. You get an eyeshadow palette. Now you can get any eyeshadow palette you want. I highly suggest it's called Addiction Palette 10 because you can go dark and sultry and smoky. You can go fun sparkles, or you can just go like the nice nude colors. You've got a good amount of shimmers and a good amount of matte. I think this is like great for every occasion. Beginners, or if you really want to do like a good smoky eye, you get a mascara, you get a lipstick, you get cleansing cloths, which this has skincare built in. So many people are like, don't use a makeup remover cloth. It doesn't clean your face that well. This has got skincare built in, so it's going to deep cleanse your skin and take your makeup off. And it works really well. Like my husband uses these just to wash his face. So it's not just a makeup remover, it's got like skincare built in. And then you're going to get a free body lotion, body cream when you grab the bundle. Okay. Oh, and a brow pencil. And a brow pencil. I am going to though warm up my cheeky cheeks a smidge. Because everything's 25% off this month, if you want to add on a bronzer to the bundle, you absolutely can. And you're going to get 25% off. If you want to add on a blush, bronzer, whatever, depending how like complicated you want to get, right? Like if you want simple, BB cream, it's going to have you covered. Right? You don't need a whole lot of anything else, but if you want to kind of warm up your face, 0 chance of rain tomorrow at 1 and 3. I want to try to go earlier than planned. Me and my mom are going to attempt to float down a river. Now I've done it like once or twice, but I always did it with people who knew what they were doing, and my mom's never done it. So I'm gonna have to take the lead. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna try, but apparently she said it looks like it's gonna rain in the afternoon. So it's like, you wanna go earlier? I'm like, yeah, we can go earlier, but if it's gonna rain, that would suck to be stuck on a river and have it rain. We will attempt, we will try, okay? It's my mom's birthday, so that's why we're gonna attempt to float down the river. Is anyone from the Calgary area? Because we're floating down the bow. I'm wondering if anyone's done it recently because I want to know how fast it's flowing. Because if it's flowing fast, like you can get through it pretty quickly. But if it's slower, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what. I think we would do a really light. Barely Blushing is like just like the softest pink with a shimmer, just to give like a really light blush feel. So if you want to add on any of these products on top of the Cloud9 bundle, it's 25% off. Or if you want to mix and match and create your own bundle, again, 25% off when you grab 4 products. So it's a great time to like get a full face or try different things. The 14-day money back guarantee. As well, 100% of profits from your order gets donated to charities all over the world. Our biggest one is Sapria, which is a safe haven for anyone who's experienced childhood sexual abuse and childhood sexual abuse prevention. So we donate mostly to that, and then anything extra we donate to causes around the world, which I feel so good because that's why I've partnered with Younique. It is truly like purchase with a purpose. Feel good about what you're wearing. There are so many good makeup products out there. We all know if you're a makeup lover, there are so many good products out there. Absolutely nothing against any other company. I just love that 100% of profits are being donated to charities all over the world and causes all over the world. So you can feel good. You're like, you know what? Let's help some people out. I want to get an actual list so far of all the places. Pro and con. Our CEO is so humble. He doesn't want to talk about things. He like will talk about it, but he'll be like brief about it. He's like a very shy guy. He doesn't like to like speak on stage. He's got like a bit of like a stutter. But of course we like, oh my gosh, we want you to come out and talk and like tell us everything. And so like he's quick about it, and I'm like, quick, I need to like screenshot, or not screenshot because normally it's like an in-person event, but I need to like take photos of all the places we've donated to. So far, we have done over $150 million in donations, which I am freaking proud of. That is why, like, whenever I get a hate comment or I'm having a bad day or it's struggling, like, I can say that, like, no, well, I am so freaking proud of the company I am partnered with, because it is so much more than makeup. It's so much more than skincare. It's not just about, like, oh, trying to get a sale. We are doing good in the world. I love this brow pencil so much. You're going to get it in the bundle. It is so thin that you can just like fill in your brows, or if you have to like draw on your brows. Like my best friend has like no brows this way, so it's thin and you can just like do really nice hair strokes. Or for me, I'm just kind of like filling it in. And right now, the natural kind of brow look is what's in. So this really just helps give you like that easy to fill in like brows. I'm also feeling like I want to just go walk around the mall. I don't really want to spend money. But does anyone ever do that? I don't know. I haven't been to the mall in so long. I normally don't just like walk around. I really want to, I don't know. I just feel like walking around. Although I do want to keep my eyes out because I'm starting a new office job. Just like for fun, working at a dance studio, which I'm really excited for, and I get to like teach theater, but I want to keep like my clothing professional. So I'm feeling like I should keep my eyes like a good blazer or two. Just like a good blazer or two. Okay. You also are going to get this palette in the Cloud9 bundle with Younique. You can pick other eyeshadow palettes that you want, but I find this one just like is the most versatile. It's beautiful. I love it so, so much. I'm going to just do like a soft, easy, like eye look. I sometimes throw this one in because it's also a good transition color. This is like a really light cream, this top corner one. So I just kind of like place that. I kind of almost use it because it's primer infused, all of our eyeshadows. I just kind of use this almost as like a base, like a primer, just to kind of like soak up any oils on my eye. If you find your eyeshadow doesn't blend very well, one, it could be the quality, but you need like a primer. If you got oily eyelids, your sticky eyelids, like your moisturizer whatever hasn't soaked in yet, or you do find like you have oils on your lid and your eyeshadow's not blending really well, you want a primer or eyeshadow that has like primer infused, taking like a really soft light color that you can kind of just like use as a transition is really good. Just gonna blend. I'm probably just walking around the mall, and then I'm having a movie night with my sister tonight, so I'm excited. So we don't need crazy makeup. We don't need anything like extravagant. We're keeping it light, we're keeping it simple. Keeping it nice. Just gonna like blend up that brow bone, especially on this eye. I have a hooded eye, so I can just like blend up as best as I can. Like, so people can see. Okay, so I'm using these three, and then I'll take this like brown. I'll place that like right in the middle. I'm using the same brush. I would recommend, like, you can also add on a brush, 25% off. A fluffy, so this one's the fluffy crease brush, and this is like a blending brush. Honestly, like the two brushes you really need, you could add on, this is like a crease brush, really too. Those are like the only three like I really use. If you are someone who loves to do like lots of makeup and you love lots of brushes and you know how all the brushes work and you have uses for them, absolutely. I got every type of brush you need, 25% off. But if you're more of a newbie, you're like, oh, do I really need 10, 20 brushes? No. Like, I would highly suggest getting an instant antibacterial brush cleaner. So if you only have 1 or 2 brushes, you could easily just clean it and use your brushes right away. Because I am very bad at that. I'm like, I'm just gonna use the same brush over and over again. Which is fine when I'm using like all browns, but as soon as I want to go into like a totally different color, or I'm trying to keep it really light, and all of a sudden my brush is dirty, like you can easily just clean it. Brown. Actually, maybe I'll clean everything up right after. Okay, but then that's when I would switch in. You see, that's already like dirty. I used blue on it. So here you go. You just take like a cloth and either spray the brush directly, or I'm gonna just spray the cloth. Okay, you see like the blue on there? Look at all that's coming off of there. Ew. So it's antibacterial. It's gonna take all that powder and stuff off. And there we go. And it leaves your brush dry so you can instantly use it. Sometimes if I really wanna like go for it, I just like spray right on the brush. Because you're like, oh wow, lots more does come out. I didn't get the sides, that's why. There we go. It's really clean it. And then now you're going with a clean brush, like it's dry. So that like you're not mixing different colors. Maybe you want to mix colors, but I don't want I think I used like this blue last time. So I just want to go in with like the darker brown. You can even do this brown. I'm just gonna darken up the outer corner a little bit. So I have a hooded eye on this side. So the outer corner, I go straight up, and then I go over when I'm at the brow, like above the brow bone, and I do a 7. So doing a 7 helps keep your eye lifted versus sometimes, a lot of times we do like that V. So if we were to try to like blend and do a V, the V, see how like that skin there, it's pointing downwards. So your eyeshadow is going to end up going down. You want to be creating like a 7. You see how that kind of like lifts the eyeshadow up, and it's going to give you an instant facelift. And then honestly, I take my fluffy brush again and just kind of blend. And then really, you can take a different one, or I just like pinch this brush. See, I'm just like 2 brushes to do the look. Smoke it out. I generally do that instead of like eyeliner on the bottom. And then, depending how your eye is shaped, taking your eyeshadow palette and putting it down, and you look down, look at that opens it all up. But I also, so I'll do my eyeshadow kind of like that, but then I'll also look straight and I see like, okay, this is where my skin flap is. And so then I'm like, okay, where do I want to add a little bit of color? Where do I want to add a little bit? How far do I want to kind of go? So you want to do both. You want to be able to apply with a flat surface, so look down, but then look straight so that when you're actually looking at people when you're doing stuff at a normal angle, how does the eyeshadow look? And it's going to be different for everybody's eye, but just know that like if you've got a hooded eye, probably a little bit more hooded than like what I have, you're going to want to just go higher than like that skin flap, right? That's all. Blend it out. Okay. And repeat on the other side. The magpies are so loud in my backyard. It is funny. A certain type of bird lands in my backyard and my dogs freak out and they like go chase them out of the yard. These magpies, there is no joke, like 10, 15 in my backyard making the most noise. And thank you so much for the likes. Making so much noise. And my dogs are just like, not a care in the world. I was on a phone call earlier, like a business call, about an hour ago, and I was like, I'm so sorry if you can't hear me. Like, these birds, I don't know, well, no, because mating would be in, like, the spring, right? So I don't know what's going on with these birds. They are so loud. It's like, ooh, okay. They just, a family reunion in my backyard. They are quite vocal today. I don't know if there's a nest in my yard. Now, magpies are mean birds. You don't want to piss off a crow. The crows will remember. The crows will come back. Crows will literally swoop down and attack you. Like, so I already know don't piss off the crows. But the magpies, like, I kind of wanted to go out and say, like, shoo, shoo. But also a little scared. Like, will they come at me? Now, obviously, I could just, like, walk right back into my house. But, like, will they remember the same way crows do? Does anyone know? Magpies. Like, crows, you want to befriend them. There's this story that's going around. This guy, like, trained, like, when a crow would bring something to him, he would bring something, like, shiny, and he would give him treats. And then this crow brought him, like, a dime, and he, like, rewarded him. So the crow's like, oh, you like it? And these crows kept bringing him enough money. He made over $200 because the crows kept finding change. And I was like, I want to train a crow. How do I train a crow to make me money? My dogs aren't, so can I get a crow to make me some money? So I would use this little brush, although I do have brown on it, so like, let's clean that too. I don't clean my brushes enough, you guys. Man, there's a lot of sparkle. So really, yeah, 3 brushes would be what I would use. Because this is like super, it's not even super tapered, but it still blends really nicely, right? Like it's a crease brush. You could do like more of a, if you like a flat brush, but I don't know. Unless you're really packing down because you really want like some pigmentation or you want like to pack down like sparkle on something, this is the best. And then I just go in with our lightest shade again. And just lighten up that inner corner. And then kind of just like blend up and out to just lighten everything up. And then maybe just a little under the brow. Just to kind of lighten there. Keep it up. What? I don't know. Does it make a difference if I like my own video? Well, because it's giving me a notification, like more likes. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Sorry. I don't know. Doesn't make a difference, guys. For like the TikTok algorithm. But if you could, I would appreciate. Literally just tap on my nose. Thank you for liking my video. I appreciate it. If you literally just like tap on my nose, cost you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to me, and I appreciate you supporting me. If you want a full name shout out or username shout out, I absolutely can. I also know some people are like, I just want to be secret. I don't want to like. It says Bob just got the #1 gifter badge. Is that because you gifted me or just in general on TikTok? Because like, good for you. I mean, good. Oh, you sent roses. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for being the #1 right now. I appreciate you. I just kind of like, I don't want super dark, even though I did kind of do a darker look. I like to bring the lighter shade. It's kind of like up here because it's like my eyelid is like deep in there and it kind of like creates a shadow automatically. So I just kind of like lighten it up. Lighten it up. This looks like it's a little bit darker on. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bob. I assume that's like Bob. What's the name? There we go. That kind of just evened it out. Oh, I love that username. I am the queen. Sweet. Now, I'm trying to debate if I want to do an all matte eyeshadow look because there is this like, wave at yourself. Hello guys. Let's not show off how messy my desk is. Like the shimmer. And sometimes I like to just take, I might just a little because I love a good shimmer. Just like right there. Like not a lot. But just enough. Okay, then you top it off with mascara and lipstick. I'm gonna stick the mascara between my legs. I should have done this earlier. You stick it between your legs, you stick it under your arm, you stick it in your girls, whatever you wanna do, okay? Don't judge here. It warms up the bottle, which warms up the product. It doesn't matter what mascara you're using. This is not like for Younique products. Just in general, warming up your mascara sometimes helps it go on nicer. So you can try that. I wanna figure out what lipstick. Lipstick will go like a brown. Or match like earrings. I don't know. Because I always love a good hot pink. Loved. What color is this? Is that not the same as... I swear. Oh no, I guess they're not. So lighter. Maybe we'll do lighter. But you also get a lipstick in the Cloud9 bundle. We're gonna do this one. This one is called Affluent. I don't know why I'm using a mirror that's so far away. Let's actually use a mirror I can see. I do like to overline my lips just a little. Nothing too crazy. Like some of these girls out here, like you can clearly tell it's like, whoa. Like I already went too far. I don't know. So you can get in this Cloud9 bundle with Younique, you're getting, like I said, that BB cream, the eyeshadow, the brow pencil, the lipstick, the cleansing cloths, and a free body lotion. But you can either pick a lipstick, or if you're more of a fan of like a liquid lip color, you can also do that. So you can pick and choose. Actually, all the products you can mix and match. Everything's 25% off. So if you want to mix and match, you absolutely can. This is just the bundle that I've created for you all. Okay. I like that. I don't think I've warmed up the bottle quite enough. So what I am going to do is if you want to add on a setting powder, you absolutely can. So I'm just going to lightly dust my face with a setting powder. Now, I have very dry skin, so I normally am like, stay away from powders. But this is extremely hydrating. It's got like moisture molecule beads in it. So when it touches your face, it kind of feels cooling and wet a little bit. It just kind of sits really nice on your skin, but it locks in the moisturize, like moisture. Moisture, that's the word. Because I like a dewy finish, not necessarily a matte finish. But like if you walk away looking a little too dewy and then you get sweaty because it's summer, although I'm literally wearing a sweater and pants. It's like cold today in the summer. That is just like if you sweat at all, you're still gonna have really good skin. Okay. You also get mascara in the bundle, which mascara like literally completes everything. Hello, Bella Eva. Is that your name? Bella Eva? Ava? Thank you so much for following. I truly appreciate you. Like seriously. Thank you. I'm attempting, because I keep going back and forth. Do I go live on TikTok or do I make like TikTok videos? So I'm attempting, what I'm going to do is I'm doing this live video. And there might be a few moments where you're like, girl, you're like really pushing on the facts and like the details and selling your products. What am I seasoning with my food? Every kind of seasoning out there. It depends on the food. Depends on the style. If it's Mexican food, it's Mexican seasoning. If it's, whatever. What do you season with? What I was saying is, so my goal is go live. It doesn't save the TikTok, but you can download the TikTok to your phone, like this live video. So I'm going to save it to my phone, and I'm going to see if I can take clips of it and then make TikToks from that. Okay, so let's see. We'll see how that turns out. I'm hoping the quality looks good. I have to like brush out my lashes. I have really, really wonky lashes, and then I sleep with like my face on the pillow, which smushes them and they look really bad. Favorite food, love some good Indian food. Like I could eat pizza all the time. So pizza is probably like, if I had to pick, number one. Any kind, lots of different kinds, switch it up. But I do love some Indian food. I love Mexican food. I mean, Italian all the way. I don't know. Is there one? Is there one? What's yours? Everybody let me know what's your favorite food. Actually, I would love to know everyone's favorite food because I'm trying to try new recipes. Inflation's high. Grocery prices are crazy. But on top of grocery prices, going out to eat is expensive. And me and my husband, tacos. I love down the street. They're not cheap, but down the street is like the best brisket tacos. And I'm not a brisket fan, but these tacos, love them. Anyways, I'm trying to get creative. So what I like to do is literally go look up a restaurant that you've never been to. So if you make the food wrong, it's fine. I'm just trying to warm this up. I don't want to stick it under my arm because I'm wearing a white sweater and if there's any makeup on it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. With this. A lash curler. Pick a restaurant, literally anywhere in the world. Find something on the menu. Like if I was at this restaurant, this is what I would get. And then go try to figure out how to make it based on what's like listed. So I was at a restaurant last week and they had bao bun tacos, like the Asian like steam buns. And so I literally went to the T&T market. I found like an Asian market, bought those steamed buns, and then put whatever I wanted. I made up like my own little sauce. I did like a roast. I don't know what roast would be. Like it was air fried. Air fried tofu I decided to put in there with some shredded carrots. It turned, I will say, overcooked the tofu. I'm learning. Okay. But it tasted really good. And I was like, oh my gosh, I spent how much money? I spent, I think like 13, 14, 15, something like dollars on them. And that was for one. So I made it for like me and my husband. And so we saved money, but we get to eat like cool, unique, weird meals. TikTok's got some really cool ones. I used to be like, air fryers, like, yeah, whatever. I'm not following that trend. My mother-in-law bought it for me. Guys, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of my mother-in-law. I don't know why out of the blue she decided to buy us an air fryer. Super thankful. Get though the air fryer with the bins, not one that looks like a toaster oven. Okay? If it looks like a toaster oven, just get a toaster oven or use your actual oven at that point. But the air fryer, I will say with the bins or whatever, actually do pretty well. Watch for different sales. Or what my mother-in-law did is she cashed in like air miles points, or if you have like, everyone should all have a credit card that is 1% cash back, or like you get points for it because you just like, woo! I always do that, guys. Yeah, that was my thing too. I didn't have any room in my kitchen. I was like, we cannot get any more appliances. Like I would love a like mixer and all these different things. We just did not have room. But I was like, yeah, no one, I don't need as much Tupperware or like things. And we had something else. Like we got this air fryer while I was gone and my husband made room for it. And so, yeah, that was my thing too. Is like, I don't have room for more kitchen appliances. I don't like, am I really gonna use this air fryer? I just didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on like a fad thing. But honestly, it does. I really want to make crispy Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. That is something I want to test out. I did, so yeah, tofu worked really well. What else have I put in the air fryer? Oh, I did cauliflower bites. So I'm not vegan or vegetarian, but I love trying different like vegetarian type things. I don't eat a ton of meat. Potatoes work really well in there. I put a full potato in the oven last night. Okay, I should have used my air fryer. In the oven, it took over an hour, and it was still kind of a little bit hard. I was like, this is not like, I'm hungry, I want to eat dinner. I'm just gonna eat this potato. It's a little bit like crunchy still. Over an hour. I guarantee if I put it in the air fryer, it would have been way quicker. But the air fryer, like I wanted like that soft baked potato feel. So I want to know what happens if I put a whole ass potato in the air fryer, what would happen? Like obviously you can get crispy ones, but there's a dehydration option, like dehydrator option. I would use your oven. That's gonna take forever. But then there's like reheat, there's crispy, there's like different options. I've not played around with it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm even using the air fryer right. I should probably read the instructions. But if you can get your hands on one, you know what? Turns out there's a reason it is like this big craze and this big fad, because it's actually really good. I want to try, everybody says, re-cooking fries. So you go get fries, you don't finish them all. Nobody wants cold McDonald's fries. Cold fries are not good. Fries the next day, But everybody says you can re-crisp them up. So I want to try that. I really want to try re-crisping old French fries in the air fryer and see how that turns out. Because I'm not too sure. So right now my goal is I want to make it to Italy. I have literally planned like top to bottom Italy trip. That is where I want to go. Also too, the Philippines look stunning and I really want to travel there. I have my aunt is Filipino and apparently a bunch of her family is in town. Not where I live, but my dad is going to visit. And I was like, ask them where can we stay with them? Ask them a million questions. Where's the safest to go? Because I feel like, although the Philippines can be very safe to travel to, any third world country or very foreign country, if you can stay with or have a guide that knows, like a local person that knows the area, I think it's probably best. And if we could have family and all that. So where do you want to travel to? Italy is, I don't know if we're going to do it. I literally had planned a 1 month long travel from top to bottom Italy trip that me and my husband were going to do next spring. But now he's potentially getting a different job. Ooh, London. Honestly, I don't know where you're from, but London, like, is cheap. Like, if you're gonna fly anywhere into Europe, I always suggest fly into London and then anywhere else, because London actually has, I assume London, Europe, not London, Ontario. London has really good, same, Canada. Yeah, so that's a tip. Any European countries, fly into London, like look up London tickets before you look up anywhere else. Fly into London, and then it's super cheap to go from London to anywhere else if that's what you're wanting to do. My hair, I feel like, is just... My hair won't look oily except for just like right here. Like these hairs. Probably because I like touch them and move them back. But yes, go to London. See, like lashes. It is. I really want to go see like a theater production, like a play or something in London. A friend of mine just posted that she was in Italy seeing like a opera, and I was like, oh, that would be cool. Even though I wouldn't understand any of it, it's the experience to go to like the London theater. London theater would be English, would be fine. But like Italian opera, obviously I'm not gonna know. But would be kind of cool. I also like New York Broadway. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That, honestly, my parents just went through a divorce 2 years ago. Now I'm a full-grown adult, and it was hard. It was extremely hard. So my sympathies for you. Hopefully it gets better. I'm still dealing with some drama and a lot of things with my parents and trying to figure it all out and navigating that. I don't know if you have siblings, if where you are I'm the oldest out of all my siblings, and apparently a lot falls on me. But, okay, I'm gonna just take our lash serum. So this is a lash serum. It grows your lashes, but it's clear. And so I like to use it, it's everywhere, oh my gosh, to set my brows. So it's gonna help your brows grow thicker and stronger and fuller, but also too, it just dries clear and it works like a brow gel. Yeah, well, yeah, if you're the youngest, I mean, that's still really, really hard. Just check on your older brothers, even if they act like it's all fine and they're being strong. They're going through lots. Like, I feel like I have to act strong so that my younger siblings can have like their emotional moments. But just check on them. That's gonna be hard. That can never be easy. You got two. Oh yeah, you got two. Yeah. And then I just clean this brush. Clean your brush. Just because I have like brow pencil, I don't know if it's gonna stay. This is not a brow gel, but I will say it doubles. Like, it works for both. So if you want to grow your lashes and then just put it on for your brows, it's really, really nice. Okay, I do not have, do I have my, oh, I do at least have my perfume. Thank you for liking my live. I need to remember deodorant before I go out to the mall. I gotta make some lunch. I feel like I'll smell this up, you know. But interesting fact, and I'm nervous about it. If you do a dewormer cleanse, which yes, we deworm our dogs, we deworm our animals, like my best friend owns like cows and my mom owns horses and stuff. We deworm all our animals. But do you ever realize that like you should be deworming yourself? Which sounds so gross. But yes. And my friend was like, I did a dewormer cleanse and her armpits don't smell at all. Like, part of it is like, yeah, we shouldn't stink. Like, we shouldn't have like, depending on what like you eat, your diet and all your things, like your fart shouldn't smell and your sweat shouldn't smell. And I was like, well, good to know. So weird fact, thought I would share. I found this out yesterday. Weird fact that if you do like a parasite, that's not deworm, parasite cleanse, that's the word, dewormer, but like a parasite cleanse, you will actually, it helps. That's one of the like benefits. And I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, I gotta remember to mail this mascara out to my friend, to my customer. I am extremely hungry. I should probably hop off and make some lunch because I'm really hungry. I guess I only had toast for breakfast. I need actual scissors in here. Some actual scissors up in here. But I appreciate you, Bella, for hopping on and hanging out. Hippopotamuses are my favorite. Hippos are my favorite animals, but I have 2 dogs and they are like my world. So they are my world, but hippos are my favorite actual animal, which I know. I don't know why. I just love how fat they are and how cute they are. It's like legit. I just love how fat they are. Okay. I'm gonna write this down so I at least remember to mail it to her. But you love horses? Yes, horses are really nice. My mom has a horse and I don't go out to see her enough. I should go visit. But I love you guys. Appreciate you all. I'm really hoping this works because this is a great way for me to like multitask. I can get a live in and then I can also make content. So stay tuned on my TikTok. I'm gonna see if I can repurpose all of this video that I made and make some videos. But I love y'all. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Happy, what are we, Thursday? I think we're Thursday, right? Or are we Wednesday? We're Thursday. Don't know why I'm having a moment here. Okay, bye.